guys, this is Melissa Zad for Into Boxing, and I am very delighted to be joined by none other than Mr. Fabio Wardley. How are you doing?
I'm good. How's things with you?
Yeah, things are really good. Really happy to be here. The Okoli Cieslak press week. Obviously, we kicked off yesterday with the workout. Today was the press conference. How are you enjoying the week so far?
Yeah, good. It's nice to be back. I had a bit of time off, so it's nice to be back in the mix, seeing the old faces of people that obviously you see at the shows and catching up with everyone and just kind of being back in the hustle bustle of a fight week.
You seem very relaxed. Like, your energy is really zen, really mellow. Do you kind of just take these experiences in your strides?
Yeah, I
always
have, like, even in boxing, away from boxing, I've always just been the chilled one, just relaxed. I think with these stuff, like, when you're in the future and you look back on these moments, you'll be like, oh, I just want to enjoy them. And that's what I think with this is just enjoy the moment. Like, take it all in. Like, you're not going to be able to do this forever, so just enjoy the time here, have fun with it, and that's what I try and do most times.
Words of wisdom from Mr. Fabio Wardley. I love it. So obviously you're up against Daniel Marks on Sunday.
That's the one.
In the press conference it was mentioned that he's sort of like a gauge or a barometer to see where people are at in their careers. What do you make of that?
Yeah, definitely. He's been in with some high-level operators. Don't get me wrong, he hasn't really succeeded against too many of them, but it's still a good barometer to say, okay, well, someone got him out in 6 rounds, someone got him out in 8. If I can do it in 1 or 2 or however else, then it might work out a bit better for me. You try not to read too much into that, but it just gives you a little bit of a gauge and a little bit of a level.
Okay, so what can we expect to see from you in the ring against Daniel Marks on Sunday?
On the night, I think I've been in my last couple of fights, I've had to kind of turn to the other side of myself, where I've had to really get stuck into a little bit of a war and kind of just throw caution to the wind and get stuck in. There's something I want to try and stay away from for the most part of this fight. Maybe at the end when I'm ready to finish it up, then I can get stuck into that, but I want to box well. I want to be, at the end of it, I want to just be happy with my performance and come off nice, start the year good with a good performance and box well.
So obviously, something that's really, really clear is how much belief Eddie has in you. It comes up a lot, you hear him talking about you and he talks about the future that you have in front of you. How does that impact your kind of faith or belief in yourself?
Yeah, it's a massive boost because Ed's no idiot at the end of the day. He's been around boxing for a long, long time. He loves the sport. He knows it like the back of his hand. So he can tell early on when someone's got something, they can go somewhere, they have the potential. Maybe, like I say, I'm nowhere near the finished product at the moment, but as long as I stay on track and keep focused, I could be. So it's great to hear from someone like him that I have the potential to be up there and one day headline a show and have my own.
So obviously, please correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I'm aware, you're kind of getting a lot of your experience on the go in your professional journey, which is different from a lot of people. So how's that been? Would you say it's added pressure? Would you say it's kind of like actually the pressure's a lot less because you're kind of proving yourself with every step?
I think it's the latter, yeah. I think it's less pressure for me because it's difficult because someone like Galal, who's up here today, when he goes up and he's won a gold medal and everyone goes, well, he's got to be the next best thing. He has to be. Anything less than that is a loss, basically. For me, I came 4 fights in off the white collar scene. I could win 2 fights and lose 2, and it's like, that's kind of what we expected. But me being 12-0 going on to 13-0, everyone's like, oh, okay, maybe he's doing pretty well here. So every step forward is like a double step for me because I shouldn't really kind of be in this position.
Which is quite a nice feeling, really.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm more than happy with it.
So obviously there's been lots of talks online between yourself and Nathan Gorman about a potential British title fight in the future. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, definitely. Like I've got the English title at the moment. I won it at the first fight camp. I defended it at the second fight camp. I feel like that's me kind of done with the English title now. I've won it. That's good. I can put that and set that aside. And to move forward is onto the British title. That's the next thing I want to get a hold of. And it seems like Nathan's the most likely candidate for that, which is fine. I'm happy to meet him in the ring. But if it's not him and it's someone else, then that's also fine as well. All I'm hunting for is that belt. I want to get my hands on that.
A big future ahead of you. Really, really excited to see your performance on Sunday night. Thank you for taking the time to speak to us.
Appreciate it. Thank you.